While everyone was talking about electric cars from Tesla, BYD, and Toyota, Hyundai made a splash that no one had imagined. The Creta EV. Yes, the same Creta you've seen with petrol and diesel engines is now returning in its new electric form. But remember, this won't be an ordinary EV. Imagine if you could get a car that offers luxury, saves money, and is also better for the environment. Would you be able to pass it up? Probably not. According to reports, Hyundai has used the same battery platform that has already been tested in international models, meaning both performance and safety will be top-notch. And that's why everyone in the auto industry is talking about this car right now. But the real question is, what battery technology has Hyundai used in it, and why is this car shaking up the entire EV market? Before continuing in the video, subscribe to the channel to be the first to see such major revelations from the automobile world. Before learning about Hyundai's Creta EV, let's take a look at where Hyundai itself stands in the electric car market today, and why it's moving away from petrol and diesel and toward electric. Look, Hyundai isn't a new company. It's the brand that gave India's middle class their first family car, be it the Santro or the i10. But times have changed. Now, a car doesn't just mean travel, but the future. And in this future, electric cars are going to be king. Today, Hyundai is one of the few companies in the world working on electric vehicles at every level, from affordable to luxury. It already has two major electric models, the Hyundai Kona EV and the Ioniq 5, with which it has gained significant experience. Importantly, the Ioniq 5 has established Hyundai as a serious player in EV technology worldwide. It demonstrated that Hyundai doesn't just copy, but can also innovate. Now, the company is preparing to achieve something bigger by bringing that experience to India. And the Creta EV is the first major step in that mission. The question now is, why did Hyundai have to shift from gasoline and diesel engines to electric? The answer is simple. The world is changing. In the past few years, climate change, rising petrol prices, and governments' focus on clean energy have increased. Countries like the US, Europe, and China have already decided to ban new petrol engine vehicles in the coming years. This means that companies that don't shift to electric in time will disappear from the market. And a major company like Hyundai simply cannot take this risk. The second major reason is technology and trends. Now, users are demanding not just mileage, but also silent driving, fast charging, low maintenance, and smart features. Electric cars offer all of these. Hyundai saw how rapidly companies like Tesla and BYD were growing based solely on technology. This led it to realize that the future would be a game not about engines, but about batteries and software. This is why it began work on the AE Electric Platform EGMP, Electric Global Modular Platform, which will form the backbone of its new EVs. The third reason is India's EV boom. India is the world's third-largest automobile market, and the government is also promoting EVs. Schemes like FAME 2, tax relief, and the expanding charging network have become a major opportunity for Hyundai. It knows that whoever wins India's EV market has captured Asia's largest market. And one more thing, Hyundai has always been known for its timing. It catches trends, but only when the market is ready. It first conquered the SUV segment with the Creta, and now it's about to repeat history again by launching the same brand in an electric avatar. Battery technology. This is where the game changes. Now let's talk about the part where the whole game changes, battery technology. The true strength of any electric car isn't its motor, but its battery. And this is where Hyundai has made a move that has disrupted the entire EV market. Look, two types of battery technologies are currently in use: LFP, lithium iron phosphate, and NMC, nickel manganese cobalt. Both have their own advantages and disadvantages. LFP batteries are considered cheaper, more durable, and resistant to overheating, while NMC batteries offer higher energy density, more power in less space, which increases the vehicle's range. Now the question arises, which technology did Hyundai adopt in the Creta EV? According to reports, Hyundai has used LG Chem's NMC high-density battery, which has already been tested in the Ioniq 5 and Kona EV. This is the same battery. Known for its performance and safety in many international markets, these cells are not only lightweight but also quite powerful, meaning the car can be driven for approximately 450 to 500 kilometers on a single full charge. This means that daily charging is now eliminated, and long-distance journeys are no longer a problem. But the story doesn't end there. Hyundai has focused not only on range, but also on charging speed with the Creta EV. The 800V electric architecture used here is the same technology previously featured in the premium model Ioniq 5. This allows the Creta EV to be charged up to 80% in just 30 minutes using a DC fast charger. Imagine, where charging an electric car used to take hours, now you can simply go for a coffee and return with an almost full charge. Hyundai has also added another special feature to this battery, an advanced thermal management system. This system maintains a balanced temperature in all weather conditions. This prevents overheating in summer and performance reduction in winter. Whether it's the Delhi sun or the cold of Manali, the Creta EV's battery always remains in top form. Speaking of safety, Hyundai has provided multi-layer protection. Each battery pack is equipped with separate temperature and voltage sensors, which detect even the smallest fluctuations. If a short circuit or overheating occurs, the system immediately cuts power and isolates the battery. This is why Hyundai EVs are considered among the most reliable electric vehicles worldwide. In addition, Hyundai has taken its battery management software, BMS, to the next level. This software learns your driving patterns, meaning if you travel long distances every day, it optimizes the battery's charging and discharging based on your usage, ensuring longer battery life. This technology is similar to that used by Tesla and BYD in their vehicles, but Hyundai has developed it in a more sophisticated way. Improved. Many people believe that the biggest problem with EVs is battery life. However, Hyundai claims that the Creta EV's battery can comfortably last for approximately 8 to 10 years or 200,000 kilometers. The company has also prepared to offer an 8-year warranty to further increase customer confidence. Don't think that Hyundai relies solely on imported batteries. The company is gradually preparing for local production in India. Reportedly, Hyundai, in collaboration with its South Korean battery partner, LG Energy Solution, is planning to set up an EV battery assembly plant in India. This will further reduce battery costs and make vehicles like the Creta EV more affordable. And yes, another interesting thing. The Hyundai Creta EV's battery also supports vehicle-to-load (V2L) feature. This means that if you're on a road trip, you can charge your laptop, coffee machine, or even another electric bike from this car's battery. This means it's just a vehicle. No, it's a mobile power bank. Because when a mid-range SUV offers a range of 500 kilometers, charges in 30 minutes, and runs flawlessly for 10 years, believe me, the game has truly changed. Design and look. Same identity, new heart. In terms of design, Hyundai has retained the classic Creta EV's look that's always been dear to people. But this time, its heart is completely new. From the outside, it looks like the same familiar Creta, but upon closer inspection, you'll sense an electric touch in every corner. Hyundai has thoughtfully made design changes that make it futuristic, yet retain its old charm. Talking about its front end first, The most significant change is its closed grille design. Since electric cars don't require as much cooling, Hyundai has removed the traditional grille and replaced it with a smooth, aerodynamic surface. This not only makes the car look modern, but also creates less airflow, improving battery efficiency. The front features a new setup of LED headlamps that now look sharper and sleeker. The DRLs, daytime running lights, have been slightly expanded, giving the car a high-tech feel even at night. At the rear, the LED taillights are fully integrated, giving it a premium SUV feel. Continuing with the side profile, the Creta EV has been given more aerodynamic alloy wheels, which not only look stylish, but also smooth out airflow, reducing the vehicle's energy consumption while driving. This small change, while seemingly simple, has a significant impact on the vehicle's performance and range. Hyundai has also developed some exclusive color options for the Creta EV, such as electric blue, metallic silver, and white pearl with blue accents. Power and performance. Now let's talk about the part that gets every car lover's heart racing: power and performance. Because whether the vehicle is electric or petrol-powered, the ultimate question is, how does it drive? And in the case of the Hyundai Creta EV, the answer is clear. It's not just smooth, but also surprisingly powerful. Look, Hyundai has provided the same single electric motor setup in the Creta EV that's already used in the Kona EV, but it's been tuned for Indian driving conditions. This motor generates approximately 136 horsepower, HP, and 255 Nm of torque. While these figures may sound technical, simply put, this vehicle is faster and more responsive than any petrol SUV of its size. The biggest advantage of an electric motor is that its power doesn't arrive gradually, like an engine, but instantly from zero. Meaning, as soon as you press the accelerator, all the power is delivered to the wheels at once. This is why the Creta EV accelerates from 0 to 100 km/h in just 8.5 to 9 seconds. And this performance feels like a sports car without any noise. Just a gentle whoosh, and the car starts talking to the wind. Hyundai has integrated this motor into its new eGMP platform, specifically designed for electric cars. The advantage is that power delivery is very smooth, and the car's balance is excellent. Whether you're driving in city traffic or cruising at 120 mph on the highway, the Creta EV feels remarkably stable. Another feature of this car is its regenerative braking system. Whenever you brake or lift your foot off the accelerator, the motor retransmits that energy back into the battery. This means that every time you slow down, the car is actually charging itself. This feature not only extends battery life, but also increases range by a few kilometers, a boon for electric vehicles. Now, talking about the driving feel, the Creta EV comes with drive modes: Eco, Comfort, and Sport. In Eco mode, the car is more efficient. Comfort mode is good for everyday city driving, and Sport mode is where its true colors emerge, where the car flies on the road. With Sport mode on, the accelerator becomes more sensitive, the steering becomes tighter, and you feel that jerkiness that tells you this is no ordinary electric SUV. Hyundai has also paid close attention to the suspension and weight balance. Because the battery is located under the floor, its center of gravity is very low. This directly results in the car maintaining greater grip on turns and resisting tilt even at high speeds. This makes the Creta EV not only easy to drive, but also fun. And speaking of its top speed, it can comfortably reach 160 to 165 kilometers per hour, which is significantly higher than any other car in this segment. But the real fun lies in its silent power. No engine rumble, no vibration, just a smooth, fast, and controlled experience. Safety and build quality. Now let's talk about the most important thing for every Indian car buyer: safety and build quality. After all, no matter how beautiful or fast a car is, if it's not safe, the fun is incomplete. And when it comes to Hyundai, the company has always been very serious about the safety of its cars. With the Creta EV, Hyundai has once again proven that it guarantees not just style, but also reliability. Let's first talk about its build quality. Hyundai has used its new, robust platform for the Creta EV, specifically designed for electric vehicles. This platform is strong enough to keep the battery pack completely safe, even in the event of an accident. The vehicle's structure is made of high-strength steel, which easily absorbs shock and minimizes the impact on passengers. This means that if, God forbid, a collision occurs, the Creta EV's body performs the same function as a shield, absorbing the entire impact. Now, onto the safety features. Hyundai hasn't left a single thing aside in the Creta EV. It comes equipped with 6 airbags, which protect both the driver and passengers. Additionally, features like ABS, anti-lock braking system, EBD, electronic brake force distribution, and ESC, electronic stability control, keep it stable in every situation. Hyundai has also added ADAS, Advanced Driver Assistance System, which functions like both your eyes and your brain. This system uses cameras and sensors to detect vehicles, pedestrians, and traffic signals on the road. It automatically applies the brakes if the vehicle is approaching something too close. This means that sometimes, when humans react too late, this system acts immediately and prevents accidents. Because this is an electric car, Hyundai has also included some EV-specific safety features, such as a battery cooling system and a thermal management system. These two systems work together to regulate the battery temperature so that it doesn't overheat in the heat or reduce performance in the cold. Sensors built into the car continuously monitor temperature and voltage. If the battery overheats for any reason, the system immediately cools it down. This technology prevents incidents like battery fire or overloading. Hyundai has installed the battery pack under the vehicle, but this is no ordinary fitting. A steel guard surrounds it to protect the battery from impacts or stones from below. It also features a crash sensor cutoff system, which immediately cuts off power supply in the event of a serious collision to prevent a fire. Now, talking about driving safety, the Creta EV also includes traction control, hill assist, and a tire pressure monitoring system, TPMS. This means the vehicle won't lose grip even on slippery roads, and the system will immediately alert you if the tires are underinflated. Hyundai has tested the Creta EV against several international crash test standards, and it has performed admirably in all of them. This car meets safety norms like Global NCAP or Euro NCAP, which means it is truly a safe family SUV. Price and variance. Dream-like price? Now, let's talk about the thing that's closest to every Indian buyer's heart: price. After all, no matter how luxurious a car is, if its price goes beyond their reach, a dream remains a dream. So the question arises, what will the Hyundai Creta EV cost? Will this car truly command a dream-like price, or will it remain a toy for the rich? Hyundai hasn't officially revealed the price yet, but according to auto experts and market reports, the Creta EV's starting price could be between Rs 20 and R23 lakh, ex-showroom. This price may sound a bit high, but when you consider its features, range, and technology, you'll realize that Hyundai has truly made it value for money. Comparing it to other electric SUVs in the market, the Tata Nexon EV comes first, which is India's best-selling EV today. The Nexon EV starts at around Rs 1.5 million, approximately 1.5 million, but its range is limited to approximately 325 to 465 kilometers. The Creta EV, on the other hand, is said to have a range of around 450 to 500 kilometers, making it much more reliable for long distances. Furthermore, Hyundai's build quality, cabin finish, and technology are considered a step ahead of the Nexon EV. Now let's talk about the MG ZS EV, which starts at around Rs 2.3 million, approximately 1.6 million. This is also a great SUV, but its servicing and charging network isn't as robust as the Creta EV. Hyundai already has over 1,000 service points across India and is now planning to expand its EV charging network to every city and highway. This means that the same trust Hyundai enjoyed in petrol cars is now being extended to the electric segment. And then there's the Mahindra XUV 400, which is available for around Rs 1.6 million to Rs 2.0 million. This car is also powerful, but its design and features don't feel as premium. Meanwhile, the Creta EV retains the same class and finish that people have already come to love about the Hyundai Creta. It offers a full digital display, ADAS safety features, fast charging, and a silent, smooth drive that evokes the feel of a luxury car. As for the Creta EV's variants, Hyundai is expected to launch it in 2 or 3 variants: base, mid, and top model. The base model will be for those looking to experience an EV for the first time, while the top model will offer premium features like ADAS, a 360-degree camera, ventilated seats, and wireless charging. This will give buyers ample choice based on their budget and needs. Hyundai plans to launch this car in a segment where people already trust the Creta. And when they hear that this same reliable SUV is now available in an electric avatar, they won't be long in making a decision. Additionally, the government's EV subsidy and low tax rates will make the on-road price a bit more affordable. Impact on Tesla and BYD. The giants are sleepless. Now, let's talk about the part that has truly given the world's biggest players, Tesla and BYD, sleepless sleep. While these two companies have dominated the electric car market, Hyundai has now made a clever move that has completely changed the game. And the name of this whole game is the Creta EV. Look, until now, Tesla and BYD have focused mostly on either the premium segment or the low-cost Chinese market. Tesla cars are expensive. Models like the Model 3 or Model Y cost as much as R40-60 lakh in countries like India, which is beyond the reach of the average buyer. While BYD has targeted the mid-high segment with vehicles like the Atto 3 and Seal, they too are priced above Rs 3 million in India. Meanwhile, Hyundai has taken over the niche left vacant by these two giants, the mid-price segment. The Hyundai Creta EV's biggest strength is that it's an electric SUV that's no less feature-rich than a luxury car, yet priced within the budget of ordinary people. Hyundai understood that in countries like India, Southeast Asia, and Latin America, the greatest demand is for cars that are neither too cheap nor too expensive, rather, premium yet affordable. And the Creta EV fits right into this niche. Tesla's entire game is based on software and autopilot, while Hyundai's bet is on reliability and market adaptation. This means that Hyundai doesn't claim to be developing the most advanced technology, but rather, it's proving that it's at the forefront of making technology accessible to everyone. While Tesla is still planning its entry into India, Hyundai has already established a production setup, charging network, and local service points. This means that by the time Tesla arrives in India, Hyundai will already have established a home in people's homes. Speaking of BYD, it's extremely popular in China, but its biggest weakness is brand trust. In countries like India, people still trust global brands like Hyundai more. Hyundai has earned a level of trust in India over the past 2 decades, a level difficult for a new Chinese company to achieve. Now that the same brand is launching a powerful electric car, it's obvious that people will be eager to buy it. Both Tesla and BYD have also been dealt a blow by Hyundai's preparations to launch the Creta EV globally. This car will be available not only in India, but also in markets like Europe, the Middle East, and Latin America. This means that Hyundai is playing on multiple fronts simultaneously. On the one hand, it's attracting new customers with affordable EVs, while on the other, it's also capturing the high-end market with its premium Ioniq series. Most interestingly, Hyundai is gradually taking the path that Tesla once held, a combination of technology and customer experience. The Creta EV's fast charging, ADAS, and smart connected features make it both modern and driver-friendly. This is where Tesla's strength lay. But now, Hyundai has challenged it, and at a price point Tesla currently can't reach. In auto industry parlance, Hyundai has adopted a blue ocean strategy. That is, it has entered a market where there is less competition but more customers. And this is what is bothering both Tesla and BYD. So the picture is clear. With its Creta EV, Hyundai has created a new segment in the EV market, one that is practical, reliable, and has a premium feel. And this is why Tesla and BYD are reportedly having sleepless nights. Because Hyundai has proven that in the electric car race, it's not just technology, but understanding and timing that matter. And right now, Hyundai is the player playing the smartest. Can the Creta EV become India's best-selling EV? Will it make Hyundai the new king of the EV market? So, that was the full story of the Hyundai Creta EV, the electric SUV that will rival giants like Tesla and BYD in the future. Now the question is, are you ready to be a part of this new electric era where speed, not sound, will speak volumes? Let us know how you liked the Creta EV in the comments below. And yes, if you found this video informative, be sure to subscribe to the channel to be the first to see more interesting, truthful, and exciting automobile updates like this one. See you in the next video.